Hi everyone. I'm here at work. I have a little FedEx job here. I do part time during the warmer months, and I work full time during the winter. Um, I wanted to share my feelings about my experience with sex, my experience having sex with women. I mean, being there, not just thinking about it or fantasizing about it. Um, why do I want to share this? I think I'll come to that. But I just want to say that my feelings having sex has been that it's my sexual liaisons have been marked by a sense of unfulfillment, a sense of dissatisfaction. I come away feeling unsatisfied. And I have often noted a feeling of hollowness when I've had sex. And that has never felt right to me. Um, when I say it hasn't felt right, what I mean is that there's a certain promise I feel that comes with the truth that we have a loving creator. And that promise is that life, the joys of life, are vast and deep and powerful and meaningful and abundant. And if that's true, then sex must be among the more powerful and meaningful of the transactions that we make in life. And for me to not ever really experience that has meant that there's something wrong here. I always go back to if I'm not feeling something special, if I'm not um, feeling like I'm here in the moment, if I'm not um, feeling ultimately an intense amount of joy and pleasure at all times, then there's something wrong. And that's not necessarily God's fault. I believe that it's ultimately my fault and my desire to not live in my, you know, live in my fullest potential. My desire to chase all of my addictions, to judge myself, to avoid, confrontations, to hide away and, you know, my conscious choice not to feel my fear and my sadness. My conscious choice to remain in anger and ignorance. So, I thought it might be interesting for people to hear that. I've had um, physical sexual relationships with 5 women, and a few of them were very short, kind of a fling, but not even. And one was more prolonged, about 7 or 8 months. And I haven't been with anyone for about 4 years, well, maybe 3 years. And I think my hesitancy about that has something to do with this understanding I have in myself that it's not gonna ultimately mean anything. It's not gonna fulfill me. It's not gonna satisfy me. I won't feel like I'm giving a real love to someone, and I won't feel like I'm getting that from someone. And yeah, there's this interesting phenomenon that people have or remarked upon, which is that a man will often, um, reach coitus, like orgasm, and then it's like you just fall over like a log, and you just lay there. And women, I think, are often do not experience that. They often feel very close to their partner, and they want to cuddle and stay close to that person. And I must say that I found that to be true for myself. That after orgasm, I don't feel the same amount of attachment, or I feel like I've gotten something, and there's nothing else to be gotten, I suppose. And I've wondered about that because that doesn't seem right either. I really do think that I would, like, I'll just lay there like a log, and I might be cuddled, but I won't really give much. And I don't really have much. And it just doesn't seem right. I've heard about these things that some people have done where uh, people, uh, there's a practice where you don't actually orgasm, where you will just, keep, if it's, if it's vaginal penetration, you'll just keep going, you know, and when you stop, you stop. It could be hours. um, and I think that is enjoyable. I think that whole experience is enjoyable. And while orgasm, I do believe, is enjoyable, and I think we are meant to do that. I don't know much about all that. Maybe if you were to just not orgasm, maybe you would feel good, and you would want, at some point you would just stop without orgasming, and you would be more available emotionally. So I don't know. It's definitely something I want to find out, but I suppose the final point I will make is that the whole discussion about soulmates, and when I say that, I mean the way that Jesus and Mary have talked about it, AJ and Mary. um, that is attractive to me because, I wonder if there's someone out there that I'm meant to have a relationship with, wherein I'm meant to actually feel something powerful, feel this movement in my soul deep down inside of me, because the times that I've had sex with women, I have not experienced it. And I'll often fantasize about women. I will view pornography. Sorry if that's offensive to some people, but that's the truth. And I will, masturbate, and the same situation there. It's like I'm eating a cookie and getting a high from that, and then it's over. So, I do hope there's something to the soulmate thing. I'm less and less inclined to say whether something is the way it is, unless I know it. Unless I actually know. I cannot properly say something about a matter unless I have some experience. And all that I've experienced thus far is that sex has been an unfulfilling, largely joyless process, sadly. And that's not to say that I haven't felt some connection with the one that I'm with at the time. It's not to say that I haven't felt a kind of love from that person. And I would think that I also am giving of myself to that person, but it's almost like it's politeness. It's like I do things and I help the person, and I'm polite in helping them. It's not like pure romance. Pure romance has to be something much more. I mean, come on, people. So, yeah. Hopefully that's some food for thought. I wonder if there's anyone else out there that have had a similar experience when it has come to sex. Maybe I feel a little bit more than the average person. Recently, I feel like my feelings have been heightened. I feel like I've been less desensitized, more sensitized. I've been more sensitized. So anyway, 11 minutes. I'll leave it there.